Hi all, good evening. Today I am going to teach you fraction and its types. First of all, let me see about what is a fraction. Okay, for that I will say you one example. Let us consider this as a cake. Okay, I hope you guys like cake, right? So we are going to divide the cake into 4 parts. Since in the family we will be having 4 members, right? So we are going to divide it into 4. So 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Okay. So in this section, that is this particular part, is known as a fraction. So in simple, how we can tell? From the whole thing, if we take a particular unit or a particular part, it is called fraction. So in this, how we will write the fraction is, there are 3 parts in the fraction. For example, x bar y, where x is numerator, we call it as numerator or dividend. Y is denominator. We also call it as divisor in division. Okay. So generally fraction in the sense numerator and denominator, and there will be a slash. Okay, this is which divides numerator and denominator. So this is what fraction. So in this, the numerator, what it indicates is the equal number of parts in it. Okay, so equal number is that this is 1 part, this is 1 part, this is 1 part, and this is 1 part. So this is what numerator. Individually, it denotes the number of parts. So 1. Whereas 4 is the thing, how many parts constitute the whole thing. That is, there are 4 parts, right? So these 4 parts constitute the whole cake. So we call it as denominator. Hence it represents the parts, how many parts that represents the whole thing. Okay. So there are types of fractions. There are 7 types of fractions, namely proper, improper, mixed. These 3 are the important fractions. Other than that, there are like fractions, unlike fractions, equivalent fractions, and unit fractions. Okay. So let us see what are these types of fractions. First of all, I will explain about the proper fraction. Proper fraction is nothing but the numerator should be less than denominator. For example, 2 bar 3, 4 bar 5. So in these cases, numerator is less than denominator. Always the value of a proper fraction will be less than 1. Next one is that improper fraction. Improper fraction is nothing but in which numerator will be greater than denominator. Example, 5 bar 4, 7 bar 3. In this is greater than denominator value. So this is called improper fraction. The value of improper fraction will always be greater than or equal to 1. Next is that mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is nothing but it consists of a natural number and a fraction. We can write it as 3, 1 bar 2. This is the mixed fraction. In this, 1 indicates the remainder and 3 indicates quotient. How we write this is, for example, suppose if you are dividing a number 7, 2 3s are 6, 1. So, we will be writing it as quotient here, remainder here, and the dividend here. This is how we write the mixed fraction. this can be converted into improper fraction. So these two have the same value, hence this can be converted into improper fraction and improper fraction can be converted into mixed fraction. This value will always be greater than 1. See about like fractions. Like fractions are nothing but in which the denominator values will be same. For example, 2 bar 3, 4 bar 3, 6 bar 3, in which the denominators are same. This is called like fractions. Simplifications of like fractions will be very easy because there are same denominators, hence we are supposed to add only above numerators. For example, the value of this will be 2 plus 4 plus 6, 12 by 3 is the value. Next, unlike fractions. Unlike fractions is nothing but in which the denominators will be different. For example, 2 by 3, 4 by 2 and 2 by 4. Okay, let us consider this example. Here all the denominators are different. And this it's quite complex because we have to take LCM of these values and we have to multiply it with the numerator and we have to simplify the answer. That thing we can see that later. Okay. Next one is that equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are nothing but if the two fractions or 2-3 fractions have the same value. That is, for example, if there is a fraction 1 by 1/2 and the other fraction 50 by 100. Let us take this example. Okay, the value remains same for this fraction, whereas for this the answer will be 1 by 2. Hence, both the value, that is answer of the fractions, are equal, right? So this is called equivalent fractions. And the last is unit fraction. Unit fraction is nothing but the numerator will be 1 and the denominator will be any positive integer. This is called unit fraction.